Alright, let's try this one more time. Last time I recorded footage and it got cut off because I could only do 10 minutes at a time with the Bandicam software that I was using. The recording has caused me a lot of problems because of it. I actually had a lot of stuff I said on the last video, but sadly it's all gone. I can't bring it back up again and reload all I did, so I'm gonna have to do all this shit all over again. And hopefully this recording turns out better. I built a new PC. Basically, I had a huge fucking nightmare of problems with my computer, and I wound up having to replace the motherboard, the RAM, and the hard drive on the thing, or the solid state drive rather. I don't use hard drives, but it was such a nightmare, and I don't have the old software that I used to use to do recording, so I'm trying to get new software that works on it, and all I have right now to use is Game Bar. It doesn't let me have a webcam, unfortunately, like the last video, so you won't get to see my pretty face and admire how handsome I look, but you'll be able to hear my voice. Hopefully I did some testing. Hopefully this volume sounds good. It's not too loud, not too quiet. I tried to adjust the settings. But yeah. So last time we were, well, before it got cut off, I was walking through the woods here. We interrogated that guy what we thought had drugs in his house.
Hold there. It's him. Halt. Stop right there.
Stop! Let's get him.
Stop, you motherfucker! So, yeah, I gotta find this one guy, this little midget in the forest. I don't know what. We're basically after him for some blueprints, I think. The story of this game, I mean, I beat the game, and the story's kind of weird. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I don't really care, because I don't play these games for the story. I play it for, you know, the atmosphere and the fixed camera rules.
Shan,
Doofus.
what are you doing?
I swallowed my cure-dent.
Are you okay?
Go, Alisa.
I don't want to imagine what it would be like to swallow a toothpick.
Is there a signal in my backpack? Don't
I guess it's
worry.
better than
I'll
swallowing
get him.
your spoon or your false teeth. I don't know. I said a bunch of funny jokes in the last video, but they all, like, I lost all of it, so yeah, this recording won't probably be as funny or as entertaining as the last one was. But yeah, I'm just gonna have to run through the forest, get a sword and a gun. We start off with. I really like that they give you a saber in this game, like, or you can get it. It's so much better than the pathetic knife that the first Resident Evil gave you. You know, like you only had a tiny ass little knife to work with, and it was just really shitty. But this game, we'll see more when we get into fighting enemies. Stop! Police! We'll see more when we get going here, get into the combat. And yeah, just chasing this little midget through the woods. I don't know what the hell he is. This girl is definitely Japanese. I mean, I'm pretty sure of it.
Where did he go?
Where did he go? Please put the newspaper back when you are done browsing.
What's going on?
No. Sayonara.
Oh, monsters?
This is the first kind of battle. You can't, I'll just let you guys know this is a scripted fight and there's nothing you can do. I guess you can't beat these guys, to my knowledge. Maybe you can, I don't know. I've only beaten the game one time, so yeah, I'm just gonna let him kill me.
No!
There's nothing in that little pavilion there in the middle, to my knowledge either. Alisa. Casper Crows. Arissa? Alisa kind of looks like one of my old girlfriends from high school. Got the nice brown hair and the nice face.
Where am I?
Where am I?
What is this? I need
It's a
to
dress.
get out of here.
And yeah, so you start off in this bed here. I guess she just got dragged under, and I don't know how somebody brought her to this room, but yeah, it's like a Resident Evil game. You can search and open doors. It's locked. So the first thing we got to do is get out of this room. We've been pretty much stripped of all the stuff we have, except for this dress. We woke up with this. Fits her very well. Lower defense 15%. We have a map we can look at. We'll get into that more when we get later. There's nothing to do with help. So if we search this drawer as a small night table, and we have some items here. Got a gun. Classic for all Resident Evil games. We have a key. And there's a note. I only did what I was told, but the gun was a little gift from me. I don't know why villains would put weapons for their subjects. I mean, I guess they want to see, like, how long are you going to stay alive? You know, I don't know. I don't know the mind of a serial killer or the mind of a lunatic. Yeah, so how do we open the door? We have to go to our inventory item and choose the key. And we pick the iron key, a lock. Unlike other Resident Evil games, or well, Resident Evil games, the old ones, it would automatically unlock the door when you interacted with the door. But here you have to manually do it. I don't mind that. Kind of makes you think a little bit, but yeah.
Excuse me.
Totally not Resident Evil 1. Gotta love the throwback. These are dolls. They're basically like zombies. And when you kill enemies in this game, they give you currency, which is really awesome because you're gonna need it to buy items. And I'll get to that later. It's one of the monsters that looks dead. I really like the environments in this game. I love the lighting. I love the you know, I don't need to have dark games to feel scared or to feel uneasy or, you know, have atmosphere. Like, that's why I like the 1996 version of Resident Evil 1 better than the 2002, because the 2002 version just had so much darkness and shit. It was like really hard on the eyes, but this is nice and bright, and I don't know, just I think it looks more pretty. So yeah, this is the beginning here. We have a, you know, we can run around. What the fuck? Ugh. Hopefully I didn't get a glitch there in the game. Sometimes the game has weird camera problems. Yeah, we can attack. We're moving our gun like this. It's kind of like the old Resident Evil games. We can, you know, can't move and shoot, but you can aim a little bit more in different directions. Like, you know, it's not just like up and down. It's like you can kind of go up and down with it. But there's no auto aim, which really sucks. It makes it a lot harder. You can miss gun bullets and stuff, or miss your shots. Doors are locked. Really love the big painting. I like the typical paintings. You got to have those in your games. Let's go in here. So we have, yeah. I borrowed the pulse meter. Got to hit X's to get out of things when you're looking at them. This game has yeah, you can find ammo and items like you could in the other Resident Evil games.
Hey, you!
Freeze!
No, don't shoot! I can help you!
Who are you? What is this place?
My name is Hope, and this is the dollhouse.
The dollhouse? No, really? What's going on here? And why am I wearing this dress?
I think you're going to get invited to a tea party.
Well, can't help you with that. But if you can bring me some tooth wheels, like this one, I might be able to exchange them for some extra firepower.
Hey, don't fool me, puppet.
Tooth wheels or nothing.
Fine.
We don't question video game logic. If this girl was any kind of military or police investigator, she'd pull out the puppet, but I guess she's not, doesn't care. But you know, this is the shop here. We can buy things, weapons, with the currency we get at Blunderbuss. A sword, a saber's really useful. And you can buy new dresses for armor, which is really nice. You can buy health and ammo and stuff. Couldn't do that in the original game, Resident Evil game, which sucked, but it kind of takes the Resident Evil 4 approach where when you meet an enemy, they give you money. I'm not going to buy anything right now, but we can save our game with this guy too. He's like a save point too, but it does cost 1 to save. I'm going to do it just for the shit of it right now.
Thank you.
Just because I worry that I could have problems and I don't want to have to, like, you know, do this again. And it's easy to die in this game too. Like, you can get killed really easy. Ammo. Another really awesome good thing about this game is that you don't have to item balance nearly as much as you did in the old Resident Evil games. like Chris can only carry 6 fucking items in the first Resident Evil. You can carry as many items as you need, but you can only have 2 weapons at a time on hand. You can go to closets. These are kind of like your item boxes in the game. You know, you stored stuff. You can store your weapons and your dresses. Put different dresses on. Like you can actually take your dress off and have her naked. Well, I guess she's naked. Pretty hot woman, isn't she? Nice long legs. Just say naked. I don't seem to be wearing much. 0 defense, move fast in deep water. She's pretty hot, isn't she? If I ever get the next girl I date, I'm gonna buy her an Alice in Wonderland dress and make her wear it for me around the house. That'll be a total turn on. Seriously, I like this kind of goofy stuff. I think goofy things fit well in Resident Evil games. Like I don't want really dark, serious plots about some guy trying to take over the world. I just want goofiness, you know. I want funny, kind of wacky, whimsical stuffs in my games, and this game has that, and that's why I really like it. I like the atmosphere, but yeah, we'll visit that guy later and buy more things. But oh shit, these are dolls. They're pretty easy. Kill them and get wheels. Yeah. Lock of an eye, yeah. So it's like, you know, it kind of tells you what kind of key you need. Like you needed a sword key in the first Resident Evil, or armor key. You need an eye key, the eyeball key. We don't have that yet. But we'll find that. Painting of an old-fashioned nurse treating a sick person. I want to find the painting of a lively boy. See if there's one of those in this game. Dry flowers in the face. A lively boy. No Resident Evil game would be complete without paintings. You gotta have paintings, man. Gots to have paintings in the game. Oh, shit. Another thing about this game is you can't reload at the menu screen like you could in the old games. You have to, like, do it manually in the field, which is kind of a pain in the ass. Like, you can't, you know, hit start and then go, like, reload the gun. At least I don't think you can. And that can be hard for bosses because she reloads really slow, and a lot of later enemies will move kind of fast, and it's difficult. We gotta get some ammo, man. I gotta get some items upstairs. I don't have enough. Or I guess I'll have to run past these guys for now. What do I have? 16? It's locked. Yeah, I better get a little bit of ammo or I'm gonna be having some trouble here. I don't want to just run past every single guy. Let's see here. I love dolls. I think dolls, clowns, and you know, mirrors and all that shit. I always thought that's much more fun enemies, you know, than zombies. Zombies are cool, but I think we've gotten enough zombies in our games, man. We need to take a break from zombies. We need a zombie break.
Welcome.
I'm gonna buy bullets. These are pretty cheap. They're only 3. Let's buy a saber. We're gonna need this.
Thank you.
No Japanese girls complete without a saber. Again, when you buy weapons, you can go to the closet and get them, and you know you can only have 2 at a time. But I don't really find you need more than 2 weapons usually. 2 is good enough. You know, switch to the sword. Nice long weapon. You can actually parry in the game, but I've never found this useful. There is this one boss that uses a sword that you're supposedly able to parry with, but we'll get to that when we get to that. But yeah, the sword helps for attacking enemies that are like low on the ground. Too bad there's no billy club in the game, like American McGee's Alice. There's no like throwing stars either, or jacks, or you know, cool shit like that. See if I can fight her with a sword. Shit. Fucking enemy. See, it's kind of pretty good. She swings it fairly slow, but oh fuck. You don't want to fight 2 enemies at once. You always got to get them separated. Stay still, you fucker. There he goes. I really dig the music too. It's all kind of spooky, but not like in your face horror. But it's good. The soundtrack in this game, I think it's very moody and fits the mood well. So yeah. Yeah, the health bar too. I don't know if I mentioned it. You can see a health bar on your screen here, the orange thing, and when you pull out your gun, it kind of shows too. So there's that. There's an elevator here. We can't actually use this elevator right now. Nothing will happen. No, it's not working. Of course, it doesn't work. But that's the fun of these games, you know, unlocking doors piece by piece, you know, figuring out where to go and unraveling things one tile at a time. That's what these games are about, you know. Strong herb stored here. Medkit. No herbs in this game. You use medkits to heal yourself. Yeah. Kind of reminds me of the kitchen in the first Resident Evil. The food on the table is made of wax or something. It's quite real. Ugh, this Tweedledee and Tweedledum guy is really powerful, so we want to get the item that's in this room and get the fuck out of here really quickly. Yeah. You don't want to fight every enemy you run into. Collection pieces. Sometimes you can find money too in like certain areas, but usually killing enemies is the way to get your dinero. At least that's how I think this developer made the game. Where do I want to go now? What did I get in that room? I got a letter block. Can't use it here. We'll be seeing more of those later. Let's go down this hallway here. There's a door here is locked with a chain. Doesn't look like an ordinary lock. The House of Blank. What could it possibly be? Let's see here. Some kind of wooden puzzle. So yeah, this game has a lot of puzzles in it. We gotta get the key out of this thing. The puzzles are fairly well done in this game. I kind of like them. They start you off with a fairly easy one, a little jigsaw puzzle, which is nice. Lord help me if this video takes up, or this puzzle gives me more trouble than it should. I didn't memorize how to get through every puzzle in this game, so I'm gonna do the best I can here. I think we can keep that, maybe we don't need to. There's different ways to solve this thing. Okay, I see what I need to do. I just gotta finagle with shit till I get it right. As a little kid, I would never have had the patience to do this. But I have more patience now as an adult, thankfully. Jigsaw puzzles will never go out of style. They will always be, always be in games. They will never, ever go out of style. And we can move the key. Got it. Good first puzzle. I like it, you know? It's not important anymore. I don't give a damn. We already got what I need. I like how they say something here. No, that key doesn't fit in there, if you're wondering. We gotta look at what kind of key we got. The left-hand key. And there was a door earlier that opened. Oh, my voice sounds good. So let's go back to that door that we found that was locked. There's so many little areas to explore here in the beginning. They don't throw you into too much, which is good, but yeah. When I was a kid, I always wanted to own a castle. It's very dark outside and I can't see anything. Gotta love that. Looks like an eye, and I don't want to use the eye key. We won't be going in there for a long time. Seems like a left hand. Ugh. Unlocked it. There's a whole makeup set on the table. I always love it when they put items in a foreground. Like you got that little block in the foreground there. That's kind of cool. I think that's just the beauty of fixed camera angles. You can put things in the background and then in the foreground. You know, like have a little item shimmer. Sorry, I can't see anything. I think it'd be really it'd be used if they put like a clown's face in the foreground. Like, and then when you went back out the door, his like eyeballs opened up, like he was sleeping on the bed, and then you like turn around, it's like opened up and he's grinning. I think that'd be pretty creepy. Let's go in here. Bloody Mary. I don't look so well. Yeah, I think you do. You look good. You look good. I'd date you. Going to the toilet right now. Speaking of dating, I went to a choir last night, and one of my ex-girlfriend, like that I was dating a year and a half ago, was at the choir. I didn't, you know, at the end of the choir, you go and you know, I met, you know, you introduce yourself to people when the choir's over that day, and yeah, I found out like my ex-girlfriend was there, and it's like, oh, that's kind of awkward. She didn't say anything to me either, so I don't know, maybe she's self-conscious. Nice girl. I don't know if I'd date her again, but yeah. Small world, isn't it? Letter blocks. We got some blocks, but well, I think we need one more of them before we can do anything. There's a whole lot of makeup sitting on the table. Another thing I like about these games is that they're really, like, sometimes you'll enter a room and it'll be like no music and it will be like really creepy and atmospheric. Like, you know, it's kind of spooky when it doesn't put music on. Like, music sometimes makes you feel a little bit more safe, which again I think is really part of the staples of horror games. You got to have silent tracks sometimes. Let's go down the stairs. So, we can explore a little more here in the mansion. Like, we went in the kitchen here. Not really a whole lot to look at. The vase of flowers. They don't feel real. They almost look alive. Very dark outside and I can't see anything. What are they having in here? A convention? I don't know. But yeah, with fixed camera angles, you gotta explore every little area. Make sure you're not missing a camera where there's like doors and shit. Next we want to play American McGee's Alice. I love Alice in Wonderland. Love the whole creepy, weird diamond pattern, stripe pattern stuff of that genre. American McGee Alice was one of the few games that I bought with my own money back in the day, and like when I was a kid and played the whole way through without any like influence from like friends or family. So I have a soft spot in my heart for that. Why did you turn the soil into water? Lock us up in the dark? It doesn't matter anymore. We are glass now, and the waters are our home. Please, someone, bring us to the wide ocean so we can swim free forever. I'm gonna take a piss on you. I really hope my voice is recording properly, because I don't want to do this shit again. Let me tell you. So that's the basement area if we wanted to go downstairs, but what if we want to go upstairs? Well, we can go in here. And we'll be coming back here a lot in the game. Let me tell you. Love the lights in these buildings. Little lamps and things just all over the place. Martin shots. Those are a pistol ammo again. What's in this door? It's locked. Shape of the lock looks like an eye. Yes, the eye key is very valuable. Who's that? Who is that? Somebody stalking us? I'm a stalking a victim. This door is barricaded by large spears. We cannot get through it. We got 2 Julius Caesars standing here. Round-shaped hole. Yeah, we know what goes in those. The eagle crest and the wolf crest. Something could fit there. I bet it could. Letter block and a note line here. We locked up Edmondson, he went too far, blah 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 blah. Welcome to the House of Fun. Remember that. This is the House of Fun. Let's go back downstairs here. So now we have 3 blocks that we got here, and we can use these blocks to open that door with the chains before. This took me a little bit to figure out when I first played this game, the first playthrough. I mean, it's not really hard, but you gotta think a little bit, you know? You gotta think a little bit what to do with a certain item. Let's go back here. No, we want to go back this way. Yeah, we don't want to go in Tweedledee and Tweedledum's room. And let's see here. You know what? I'm gonna save it first before I get up there because I don't want to die. Dying would suck. So yeah, I'm gonna run my little long legs rather. Woman's got long legs. Back to the save point here, and I'm gonna save it before we go in there. Always gotta have a female character to make the game fun. Women are good because they look good, and it appeals to both men and women, right? Empowers women and makes guys horny.
Welcome.
Goodbye. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. I don't need any medkits because I know this game pretty well, and yeah, let's save it. And
Thank you.
yeah, never know what can happen, man. Never know what kind of bullshit we're gonna run into. Bullshit. This music sounds a lot like that, like the picture where there was that crow room in the first Resident Evil game with the lively boy and the tired middle-aged man, bold-looking man. Like when you got the, you know, when you took the when you solved the painting puzzle, it played like this creepy tune. It kind of sounds like that. So here's the door, barricaded. Ordinary locks. It fits in here. The house of what? Well, what did we get to? What did we find in that letter? He called it the House of Fun. Welcome to the House of Fun. So you have to make the word fun out of these letters, and thankfully it tells you what it is, because I would have no one would ever be able to figure this out if it didn't. So let's do F. Let's do U. Let's do N. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bang. Opens up. Boom. Okay. And we get in here on our first new world. That don't sound good. Oh my god, clowns. I love clowns. Clowns, man. We're getting to the circus world. It's gonna be fun. Oh god, what happened here? Box of Martin shots. Boy, I'm running through all this stuff. Anyway, I'm about out of time here. I don't want this video to go over a half hour. It could be kind of a pain to load up. I'm gonna have to like manually load this up to YouTube. So I'm gonna stop the video right here, and yeah, next time we will where these pendulums are, we will continue on off. Thanks for watching.